What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out first in history US F-35 pilot at full speed takeoff to escort Putin's plane out of Alaska. For those of you who don't know, Trump and Putin went and had a little tea party a couple weeks ago, or whatever long it was. It was like a week ago, wasn't it? It wasn't that long ago. But there was this actually really cool scene where B-2 bomber and some, I think it was F-22s actually, flew over right as he's walking. Talk about intimidation. Anyway, they escorted him back from Alaska to Russia. He was in his own plane and there was F-35s that were escorting him. And I think this is the video of that. Listen, it's probably going to be a lot of the same stuff that we always watch with F-35s and stuff, but I could watch these types of videos all day. All day. I love F-35s. I could watch these videos all day. This is by a channel called American Tactical Fighter. I don't think I've seen this channel before. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Please go over to the OG video, give it a like, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. Really important that you do that. Before we get started though, check out Chug, the channel sponsor, the sponsor we've had here for a long time because I genuinely believe in this product. It's one of them where if you look after it, it'll last you a lifetime. It is an absolutely amazing bit of kit. If you want to look like an absolute legend while drinking your drink, you can get yourself one. They ship to America. Handmade with sustainable materials by a small business here in the UK. 10% off, link down below. Free customization, free bag. Also, as of recording this, when you're watching this, I'll be driving to the factory to sign off getting these cans filled, which is incredible. So, if you want to be part of the movement, if you want to be part of this idea of using the profits of this drink to get people outside, get the next generation of kids outside, head over to the Instagram and follow the Instagram Drink Morale and be part of the movement. But if you're not into the outdoors, don't bother because we want to make a tight-knit community. And if you're not interested in that thing, if that's not your cup of tea, then that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be part of the movement. But if you love the outdoors like I do, head over there to Drink Morale. Other than that, let's shut up, let's pull this up, and let's watch some F-35s be absolutely legendary as always. Alaska. 4 US F-35 pilots prepare to fly. They're young. They're really young, aren't they? Or maybe I'm just getting old. That's scary. Do you know when you realize you're getting old? Is when, you know, I'm what, 33? I'm 34 in November. When you're watching football and they're like, oh, you know, this player, he's getting on now, he's getting old, I don't know if he can play anymore. He's 30. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm 33. What's going on? This player's getting old, he's got to retire soon, surely. Look how slow and old he is. 30-year-old. I'm like, shit, mate. Like, 33 over here. You're making me feel like I need a Zimmer frame. Christ. All right. This is in Alaska. F-35s are so cool. They're so cool. Here come the pilots. You gotta have the Top Gun music playing in the background. What are them things dangling off their side? What is that? It looks like it must be some. It looks like some sort of pressure thing that I'm sure gets like attached. I'm talking about. Let me see if you can see my mouse. This thing here. All of them have it. There must be some sort of like, because this looks like some sort of pressure air valve pipe thing. I'm presuming this gets plugged into the cockpit somewhere and it does some sort of pressurizing, I'm presuming, or maybe it's the electronics for the visors. They don't just use USB-C. I want to know in the comments, what's your favorite aircraft? What is your favorite aircraft? Mine will forever be the Spitfire as my favorite aircraft. However, if we're talking modern, it's got to be the F-22. It's just so cool. But the F-35 is pretty close. What's your favorite aircraft? Let me know in the comments. Got some windscreen wipers. I'm sure you're going so fast that they don't even have to worry about that. Am I stupid? I didn't realize that the end of the wings go up. Did I know that? Surely I knew that. Am I just having a stroke or something? Did I know that the ends of the wings go up, or is that just a variant? Is that a specific variant of the F-35? They're also not as big as you expect. Like, you always presume them to be massive. The F-22 is quite big. The F-35 isn't that big, really, is it? Oh, he's got his laptop bag. So he can play some solitaire later. Also, the other question. Do pilots specifically get their own aircraft? Or do they just fly any F-35 that they so happen to have? Or are they designated a specific F-35? That's another question I don't know. Because in the military, I had my own rifle when I went to a unit, right? That was my specific rifle at the unit. If I moved units, I would change to a different rifle, but I would have a specific rifle at that unit. So cool. Because they've got, like, looks like their own personalization on some of the aircrafts. And they've got the names on the aircraft, actually. It literally says there, Captain D.E. Jackson. So they must have a specific... Although, I wonder if that plate there is removable. You see that? Oh, no, because it's underneath here as well. So who knows? Yeah, I'm presuming they get their own aircraft. Oh, a bit of a bumpy ride there. This makes me want to play some sort of aircraft game. But I tried playing as in a... I think it's an F-22 on Battlefield 6. And I was absolutely horrendous. Horrendous in that. I'm just a boots on the ground guy, aren't I? The engineering that's gone into something as amazing as that is insane, isn't it? So cool. Such a cool bit of kit. Are we actually going to see them escorting Putin? Okay, so we've got like a bunch of videos of him just flying about. And then we actually... Okay, here we go. There's Putin. Have you heard about him where he gets his bodyguards? Like if he needs to take a shit while he's abroad, while he's meeting other, you know, officials. His bodyguards bag up his shit and take it with him. So that they can't, like, get the DNA or some shit of Putin. Something like that. But they bag up his poo, like a little doggy, and take it with him. Trump doesn't need to do that. I think he wears nappies, doesn't he? There's going to be so many people in my comments who are like, how dare you say that about the American president, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you got to have a bit of humility. If you can't take the piss out yourselves, then you're useless. So it's like one of the most important aspects of being part of the military is being able to take the piss out yourself. And that includes where you're from. Listen, I am from Britain, right? We take the piss out of ourselves all the time, especially in the Royal Marines. And if you can't handle people laughing at your president who looks like he's wearing a nappy at all times and wears fake tan, then I think you need to check yourself. You know what I mean? You need to check yourself if you can't take the piss out yourself. If you think you might be all ego, do you know what I mean? Maybe you should go away and do like an ayahuasca trip and check that ego. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Trump wears a nappy? So there goes Putin. And then I'm pretty sure he was escorted by F-35s. Look at that. I bet he was like 50p, 5p sat in that plane thinking, shit, are these going to shoot me down at any point? But surely they also had their own fighter jets that were... Listen, like, there was a lot of news around Trump and Putin meeting. I don't think Trump should have rolled out the red carpet for this guy. Russia and America don't have the best history. I don't think he should have rolled out the red carpet for him. But I also understand that Trump is someone who likes to make deals. And so, pandering to Putin's ego... Oh my God, look at that shot. Pandering to Putin's ego might have been a good tactic to get a deal done. Although, apparently no deal got done. So, I don't know. I'm not clued on enough on that aspect. I'm just a boots on the ground former Royal Marine. And then they fly him home. Fly home. Job done. That's it. What a cool video. Showing them like laughing at the start, getting ready. Obviously, they don't seem as tense about this situation. They're just doing an escort. Doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Seems like an easy mission for him. Those F-35Cs, a Marine unit. I'm reading the comments. Those are not planes that escorted Putin. The ones that escorted Putin were from Alaska's Air National Guard units. Also, maybe this was a video that was chopped together. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will leave a link down below to the OG video, so maybe you can go and inspect that yourself. Check out Chug, 10% off, link down below, and also check out the Instagram if you love the outdoors. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.